Red Sox Yankees, second of a three-game weekend set in the Bronx. Rolando Araujo getting his first start of the year. First pitch of the game. Derek Jeter, his 7th and 9th career leadoff home run. Yankees lead the majors with 91 homers in 56 games. Top two, Boston with the runners on the corners against Mike Mussina. They try the double steal. Jeter coming home. Jorge Posada misses the tag, but Shea Hillenbrand misses the plate. He's out. Grady Little, your thoughts? Thank you. Watch the replay. Hillenbrand, unlike Manny, comes in feet first. That's good, but you got to touch the plate, too. That's a problem. Tied at 2 in the 5th. It's Bernie. And Dirt Dogs out there. Trot Nixon the sliding catch. This in support of Araujo, who gave up 2 runs on 5 hits and 5 in his first start. Bottom 6, Darren Oliver showing why he was relegated to the bullpen. Walks Nick Johnson, Oliver out. And Rich Garces in, and Garces has been struggling big time. First pitch, control issues, please. Drills Jeter in the back. That loads the bases for the next hitter. Enrique Wilson in there for Alfonso Soriano. Wilson hitting 172 on the year. And Guapo's up 0-2 in the count. Next pitch, though, hangs one. Wilson's second home run of the year and second career grand slam. 6-2 Yankees. Wilson said, today was the best time I've had in baseball. And he was enjoying it. Garces, he's seen a lot better. 2 batters later, Giambi. Say hello! Come on, little front! Come on, little front! Assist to Pito.
Why the pause?
Just dramatic effect. Giambi's 15th. Yankees have hit 15 homers in 6 games. They win 10-2. They've won 19 of their last 24. Now just 1 back of the Red Sox for the division lead. Middle relief is a big Boston weak spot. Garces, who held left-handers to a 199 batting average the previous 3 seasons, has been getting pounded by lefties this year. Lefties now hitting .423 against Guapo, 11 for 26. Grady Little said, we'd probably be lying if we tell you we're not concerned.
Angels Twins, issues with the Metrodome. David Ortiz, shallow center. Benji Gill. Adam Kennedy. Thank heavens for Adam Kennedy. Bottom of the 3rd, Jock Jones at the plate. Again, the problem with the ceiling. Ball drops, ends up actually behind Garrett Anderson. Twins, though, end up stranding the runners. Bottom of the 4th, Bobby Kilty is at the plate. Lack of communication. Gill going back. Darren Erstedt coming in. Who's got it? I got it. You got it. Gill's got it. Erstedt banged up, cut in the face, but would stay in the game. He's tough. Played college football at Nebraska. Bottom 7 tied at 1. Jones again. The bunt. Kevin Apier picks it up in fair territory and has no play. Run scores. Twins up 2-1. Next man up, Christian Guzman. And he goes down and gets that. His 3rd home run of the year. The Twins win it 4-2. Kyle Loge, 7 innings. Matches his longest outing of the season. The first Twins starter in 3 games. The last beyond the 4th. Eddie Guardado, 17th save and 19 chances. Tied now for the league lead with the Yankees, Mariano Rivera and Boston's Yugi Urbina. Pirates in the Cards. Bronson Araujo, first start of the year. Top 1. Bases loaded. Edgar Renteria. And that's all the way to the wall as all the base runners coming in, all 3. A double, 3 RBIs for Renteria. Cards up 5-zip. 2 batters after that. Mike Matheny. Squeeze! Perfect. Renteria comes in. 6-0 in favor of the Cards. Jason Kendall coming in, leading the NL in strikeouts per plate appearances. 1 strikeout for every 37.8 at-bats. And that said, Darryl Kyle rings him up. We jinxed him. We put
the hex on.
It's the hex. Now Edgar Renteria, bottom 4, bases loaded. Swings and misses. Ball gets away. Placido Polanco comes in. Cards win at 9-4. Darryl Kyle says thank you for the 9 runs. Came in receiving a team low average of 3.2 runs per start. Kyle went 7 innings, gave up just 1 run. Cards have won 17 of the last 22. Jim Edmonds did not play, sprained his wrist Friday night.
Mets of Florida with the Marlins were looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. Bottom 5, Preston Wilson. Crushes one off Jeff D'Amico, his 2nd of the game and 9th of the season. And look at Wilson on the replay. Kind of a little Ricky Henderson deal, a little flip of the bat. Keep that in mind. The Mets did. Tied at 6. Top 7, Mike Piazza. Oswaldo Mairena rings him up outside corner. Piazza not happy with umpire Mark Wagner. Wagner comes over, says, that's enough out of you, be quiet. Bobby V, get back in there, I've had enough. Bottom 7 now. Cliff Floyd facing Satoru Komiyama. Outside corner, Piazza says, hey, you know, this is the outside corner deal again, and Mike Piazza just blows a gasket here. He would get tossed. Bobby V's back out there again. Crew chief Ed Rapawana comes over from second and asks Wagner if you threw out Valentine in addition to Piazza. You didn't run him? All right, I'll run him. You're out of there. And here we go, Billy. Nose to nose. What are they saying here?
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oh, you got to do better now.
You got to get in his face. You can't be doing that.
Something like that. It's a long argument. Oh, Bill to Bill. Looked like Eddie Rapp bumped him there, too. Later that inning, Mike Lowell takes Komiyama deep. A solo shot is 8th, and the Marlins are up 7-6. Next batter, Wilson. Remember, he flipped the bat after he homered, and the Mets kept that in mind. Komiyama clips him. We get warnings. Mets lose 9-7 as Florida snaps its 4-game losing streak. Vladimir Nunez earns his 13th save and 15 chances. Marlins' largest crowd since last July, 33,000 plus. Luis Castillo extends his hit streak to 20. Andrew Jones. It's a line drive home run off Jose Rio, his 13th. Braves up 2-0. Rio making his first start since May 23rd after skipping a turn with fatigue. Top 3, Gary Sheffield goes deep. 2-run shot is 7th and first since May 16th. 4-1 Atlanta. Bottom 4, Tom Glavine making it stick. Rings up Austin Kearns. Glavine lowers his ERA to 1.57, best in the bigs. Top 5, Ben on the corners, 2 outs for Sheffield. Another one. 3-run shot this time, 7-1. Rijo 0-2, 11.42 ERA in his last 2 starts. He's not happy. Bottom 5, it's Corky Miller. Shallow right. Look at Keith Lockhart out there with a juggling routine. Makes the barehanded grab after the bobble. Almost tries the Dewey Evans to Yaz at first in the 75 World Series double-off play, but they was back in time.
Always a Red Sox reference.
Little perspective. Braves win 7-1 after beating the Reds 7-0 in Friday's opener. Glavine improves to 16-4 lifetime in Cincy, and he said about Synergy Field, as much as everyone else is looking for the new stadium, I'll be the one who's sad to see it go.
1 out, Randy Velarde on second, Joe Kennedy, Miguel Tejada. Randy Wynn. Great catch. Chris Gomez, a cutoff man. Russ Johnson at third. Velarde out. Wynn leads the AL with 7 assists. Great play there. Bottom 7, A's up 2-zip. The shoes of Barry Zito. Ben Grieve, former A, down he goes. Then Zito, the fastball by John Flaherty. As Oakland wins at 8-3, Zito's 11 strikeouts, ties a career high, gave up 1 run in 8 innings, won hhis 5th straight decision, now 4-0 all-time against Tampa Bay.
Third of a 4-game set with the O's. Kaz Sasaki trying to preserve a 3-2 lead in the 9th. Gary Matthews on first after a leadoff single. We flash back to Friday. Tie game of the 10th. Runner on first again after a leadoff single. Marty Cordova, the sac bunt, and John Halama throws it away. So let's go back to Saturday's game now. Exact same situation. Remember, Matthews is on first after the leadoff single. Chris Singleton sac bunt, and Sasaki throws it away. Are you kidding me? Flashback to Friday now. Friday's game, same deal. Tony Batista walked intentionally to load the bases, and the Orioles would win on a sac fly. So back to Saturday now. Jeff Conine intentionally walked to load the bases. This is eerie. Next batter, it's Jay Gibbons. Orioles won on a sac fly Friday. Down the right field line Saturday. Matthews and Singleton score. Third blown save for Sasaki. O's win in dramatic fashion 4-3. Third straight game in which the Seattle bullpen lost a lead against Baltimore, and the second game in a row in which it cost the M's a win. Orioles get the 2-run comeback. One of the runs was earned, the first earned run against Kazuhiro Sasaki in 21 appearances this year. White Sox stuck in a 5-game losing streak coming into Cleveland Saturday. Todd Ritchie perfect through 4. Bottom 5, Travis Fryman to third. More bad throwing. Jose Valentin. There goes a perfect game. Next batter, Ricky Gutierrez, and there goes the no-hitter. Hammered down the line. Fryman going to come in. It's 3-1 White Sox now. It's 3-2 Chicago. They're loaded. Omar Vizquel 0 for 16 career against Ritchie. Goes up the middle. It scores 2, and the Tribe has taken the lead. It's 4-3. Still in the 5th now. It's a long inning for Ritchie. Ellis Burks. This one goes toward the hole. Ray Durham Drops the throw from Royce Clayton. Everybody's safe. Matt Lawton scores. Jerry Manuel, what's going on out there? Next batter, Jim Thome. Hammered. 3-run shot off Richie. 15 for Thome in his 4th in 3 days. He's hitting .330 in his last 30 games. Cleveland, 8 unearned runs in the 5th against Todd Richie, and the Indians win 8-4. White Sox have lost a season-high 6 in a row. Cleveland has won 7 of 9. They've scored 26 runs in 3 games. Todd Richie, victimized by the bad defense, does not allow an earned run, but still loses his 5th straight start, saying about the support behind him, the wheels just fell off.
Hey, when that happens. Astros and the Cubs, Mark Pryor, 1-0, 2.25 ERA. He's supposed to be their sensation. Richard Hidalgo, 2 homers Friday. Another Saturday, 3 home runs in 3 straight at-bats. 11 now on the year. 1-0 Houston. Bottom 2, Roy Oswald to Joe Girardi. Hidalgo may be doing it at the plate, but in the field, forget about it. Ruled a triple for Girardi as he huffs and puffs and goes to third base. Watch it again. Hidalgo has no idea, can't see it. No sunglasses either. Had him on, but actually didn't flip him down. 2 batters later, Bobby Hill walked intentionally. Pryor, the pitcher, doubling. Girardi and Hill come in. Pryor helping his own cause, his first major league hit. And it's 2-1 in favor of Chicago. Top 3, 1 out for Lance Berkman. And Berkman doing what he does best. His 18th home run of the year. We're tied at 2. And top 4, 4-2 Houston. It's Berkman again. He went 2 for 4 in the game. Base hit, driving in Brad Ausmus. Berkman 2 RBIs in the contest. And Houston wins at 7-3. Pryor learns what it's like when the wind is blowing out at Wrigley. 7 runs, 3 home runs given up in 3 2/3, his first major league loss. Cubs now have lost 5 of their last 7. Expos in the fill, Scott Rowland, focused. Top 2, Troy O'Leary had his first National League home run this week, robbed by Rowland. Bottom 6, Rowland at the plate. Had an awful May, but he's starting off great here in June. 2-run home run. His 7th of the year, we're tied at 2. Bottom 7, rolling up again. 3-run home run as Rowland, his 11th career multi-home run game. Phil's win at 8-4. In May, Rowland had 1 homer, 5 RBIs. In this one, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. His June already better than his May after just 1 game. He batted 2nd in the lineup for the first time in his major league career.
We'll keep you up to date. Anything happens in that game in the bottom of the inning, we'll bring it to you. Here, Damian Jackson, Luke Prokopek, Brandon Inge, caught in the rundown, base running, wasting a leadoff triple. Juan Acevedo against Darren Fletcher in the 9th in a 1-1 ball game. Damian Jackson, look at that play. That is a big league play.
Always a catcher thrown out by a step.
You can't concentrate on the play. You got to concentrate on this. And then Jamie Walker facing Fletcher. Fletcher, nobody's catching that. Deep and gone. Jays win it 4-1 in 11 innings. So Fletcher puts one out. Bobby Higginson in the losing effort going 2 for 5. A good duel in this one. He's slugging very well this year. Look at this. Perry drills it on Darryl May. It's his 6th of the year. Perry's having a great season. 10-game hitting streak for him as well. And on the other side of the ledger, it's Kenny Rogers. And he's been very sharp this season. Top of the 6th. Donnie Sadler there, and Rogers having retired 13 in a row, making it 14. I tell you, he looked great in spring training. He looked sensational.
He's had a great year. Out of 12 starts, he's allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 10 of them.
And that's where he lives, on the ground. Changes speeds, works in and out. Another one of those lefty that refuses to give in to the batter.
Rogers working there. Donnie Sadler, Nafi Perez. Complete game for Kenny Rogers, beating the Royals 3-1. Herbert Perry had 3 of the Rangers' 7 hits. Juan Gonzalez has 5 doubles and 11 hits in his last 7 games, so he's bringing those numbers up.
Dodgers, Anderson looking for his first win as a starter since last July. Bottom 4, Brian Jordan, though, his 5th hit, 9 career at-bats against Anderson. 2-0 LA. Anderson said, I wanted to come up and in on him, but I missed it by a couple of inches. But Anderson pitched well. Gave up only 2 hits over 7, did not walk a batter. Andy Ashby looking to hold it in the 5th, and he gets Damian Miller to ground into the 1-6-3. 6th inning. Here comes Rubiel Durazo, up with the bases loaded and 2 out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Ashby gets him. Durazo now hitless in 20 at-bats. Ashby went 8 shutout innings, allowed 5 hits, struck out 2. Here comes Eric Gagne to close in the 9th. He has been sizzling lately. Gets Luis Gonzalez on 3 fastballs. Gonzo 0 for 3, league hitting 160 versus Gagne this year. 2 outs now facing Durazo. It's a fastball and 2 sliders. Gagne's major league leading 19th save and 20 chances. Dodgers win 2-0 despite the fact LA managed only 2 hits. Anderson, oh, this guy can't get a break. Drops to 0-5 after failing to win as a starter for the 16th straight time. His last win came October 4th of last season, but that was after working 2 1/3 innings in relief. Dodgers now a major league best 11-3 when their opponent starts a left-hander.
Brooke Shields, celebrity speaker to remember Lou Gehrig. More on that later in the show. Rockies, Giants, Livan Hernandez. The pitch, Todd Helton pass, Damon Minor. Mike Hampton coming in. Rocks up 4-1. Helton 4 for 4 in the game. Bottom 6, it's Livan Hernandez. The pitcher can do some things we didn't think he could do. Drop, it drops. Hernandez 1 for 3, drives in 2. Giants within 1 at 5-4. That's a score in the bottom of the 7th. Jeff Kent, Todd Zeile, who's been great with Colorado. The nifty catch on the first double play. Bottom 9, Giants down 5-4. Barry Bonds pinch hitting, and Jose Jimenez rings him up and sits him down. Jimenez 15 saves and 15 chances. Rockies win at 5-4. So Bonds, that was his only at bat. Mike Hampton now 12-1 and 20 career starts against the Giants. Gave up.
Brew Crew pods in San Diego, 3-3 in the 9th. Trevor Hoffman on with a go-ahead run on second. Jose Hernandez lays down the bunt. Ryan Klesko can't get him at first. Ron Belliard, why aren't you running? The ball gets away. Belliard had holed up at second, so he's only at third when he probably should have scored on that play. 2 batters later, Mark Loretta pinch hitting. Squeeze! And here comes Belliard. Look at Bruce Bochy, too. He is upset at all this bunting. Brewers win 4-3. Milwaukee wins for just the 2nd time in his last 10 games at Qualcomm. How about Mark Kotsay? 3 for 5. He's now got multiple hits in 10 of his last 13 games. He's hitting .472.